Busan again became the center of world attention on the second day of BTS's ARIRANG 2026 concert. Thousands of soldiers who packed the concert venue and millions of fans who watched through the live broadcast were amazed by the spectacular performances of the BTS members. But among so many historical moments that took place that night, the two most talked about names were Jungkook and Jimin. The two members, who are known for their outstanding dance skills, successfully created one of the most impressive performances throughout the ARIRANG 2026 tour series. Their energetic movements, almost perfect synchronization, to the emotional expressions displayed on stage made the fans feel an unforgettable experience. Since the concert started, the atmosphere in Busan has been different. ARMY cheers echoed throughout the stadium as giant screens began displaying the grand opening visuals. When all 7 BTS members appeared on stage, the crowd's screams instantly broke the atmosphere of the night. But the public's attention began to really focus when Jungkook and Jimin performed in a special dance break section that had been prepared for day 2. Many fans admitted that they did not expect to see such a powerful performance. Even some videos circulating on social media show the reaction of the audience, who looked speechless for a few seconds before finally screaming hysterically after watching the choreography. The dance break began with a slow and mysterious musical accompaniment. The stadium lights were dimmed, leaving a beam of light aimed only at Jungkook and Jimin. The two stand with their backs to each other before the music slowly increases and the choreography begins. The first movement looks simple, but as the tempo of the music increases, both show world-class dance techniques that leave the entire stadium stunned. Every step they took seemed so precise. No movement is too late or too fast. All took place in perfect harmony. ARMY attendees immediately described the moment as goosebumps from start to finish. Many have said that the chemistry between Jungkook and Jimin is stronger than ever. Years of experience performing together made the two able to read each other's movements without the slightest mistake. One of the most viral parts was when Jungkook did a quick lap before being immediately greeted by a transitional movement from Jimin. Such a subtle choreographic move made many fans repeat the Fancam video many times to see the details. Social media was immediately flooded with comments. Keywords related to Jungkook, Jimin, BTS ARIRANG, and Busan Day 2 dominated the global trend just minutes after the performance took place. Thousands of short clips from different corners of the stadium spread very quickly. Many international fans said that the moment reminded them of BTS' golden era, when Jungkook and Jimin were often the center of attention in various iconic dance performances. Now, in 2026, both of them again prove that their abilities are still at the highest level. In addition to the incredible dance technique, the emotional factor is also the reason why this performance feels so special. Busan is a city that has a deep meaning for Jimin and Jungkook. Performing in front of tens of thousands of fans in a city so close to their life's journey makes the emotions of both look very real. On several occasions, stadium cameras captured Jimin's haru smile when he heard Loud and ARMY sing parts of the song together. Jungkook was seen several times raising his hand towards the audience as if he wanted to capture the moment in his memory. The warmth of the relationship between BTS and ARMY was also one of the factors that made the night's concert feel different. Each song received a great reception. Even when the music stops for a moment, the sound of fans still fills the stadium through a compact and feisty fan chant. Jungkook and Jimin's performance was even more stunning when BTS performed several energetic songs that demanded intense choreography. Despite having to sing while dancing, the two still showed great stability. This again proves why they are often considered the two best performers in the K-pop industry. The fans who attended in person admitted that it was difficult to take their eyes off the stage whenever Jungkook and Jimin were in the middle of the formation. Their charisma is so strong that it is able to attract attention even amid the energetic performances of the group. Not only fans, many music analysts and entertainment industry observers also gave praise. They judged that BTS continued to show consistent stage quality despite a career spanning more than a decade. The ability to constantly develop and come up with something new is one of the reasons why the group remains at the peak of global popularity. That night also brought a lot of funny interactions between the members. Jungkook and Jimin were seen joking several times on stage, making the atmosphere warmer. Spontaneous moments like these are always a fan favorite because they show their natural closeness. As the concert neared its end, the mood turned more emotional. The members convey a message to the ARMY who have supported them for years. Jimin expressed his gratitude to the fans who are always present in every BTS journey. Jungkook also said that the energy given by the ARMY is a great strength for them to continue working. The speech was met with cheers and long applause from the entire stadium. Many fans were seen shedding tears because they were moved by the atmosphere created. When the ending song starts playing, Jungkook and Jimin are back in the spotlight. The two stood side by side while waving to the fans. The light from the ARMY bomb that filled the stadium created a very beautiful and emotional scene. The moment became the perfect cover for an incredible evening. Not surprisingly, various media and fan communities later called Busan Day one of the most memorable concerts in the BTS ARIRANG 2026 series. Until now, videos of Jungkook and Jimin's performances are still watched millions of times by fans around the world. Many say that their break dance not only shows great technical ability, but also presents emotions that are able to touch the hearts of anyone who witnesses it. For the ARMY, the evening was not just a concert. It was a celebration of BTS' long journey with their fans. And in the midst of all the splendor that happened, Jungkook and Jimin managed to create a moment that will continue to be remembered in the history of BTS ARIRANG 2026. With a combination of incredible dance techniques, strong chemistry, deep emotional expression, and boundless support from ARMY, it's no exaggeration to say that Jungkook and Jimin's performance on Busan Day 2 was one of the most iconic moments of 2026. Busan bears witness to how the two big stars of BTS are once again showing why they are so loved around the world. And for the millions of ARMY who watched that night, one thing was certain. Jungkook and Jimin's dance moves were a real goosebumps success from start to finish. The success of Jungkook and Jimin's performance at Busan Day 2 didn't just stop on the night of the concert. In the hours after the show ended, various social media platforms were filled with posts discussing the details of their appearance. The fans began to make video compilations, choreographic analysis, and compare the moment with various legendary BTS performances in the past. One of the things that has received the most attention is the ability of both to convey emotions through gestures. Many professional dancers also gave positive comments after seeing various footage circulating. They judged that Jungkook and Jimin not only performed choreography with strong techniques, but were also able to make each movement have meaning and a story. As the music enters the climactic part of the special, the two's facial expressions change dramatically following the flow of the song. The change of expression is so natural that the audience dissolves more and more in the atmosphere of the show. This is what distinguishes world-class performers from ordinary dancers. They not only move to the rhythm, but literally bring to life every second of the performance. ARMY, who were in the stands at the top of the stadium, even claimed that they could still feel the incredible energy emitted from the stage. Although they are quite far apart, Jungkook and Jimin's charisma still feels very strong. Every time the main camera panned the two on the giant screen, the cries of the audience instantly echoed throughout the stadium. Many fans who come from different countries also consider Busan Day 2 as a special gift. Some fly more than 10 hours just to watch the concert live. After the show ended, they admitted that the whole struggle and the cost of the trip felt very worth it because they managed to witness one of BTS's best performances in recent years. Not a few fans also said that Jungkook and Jimin's moment that night gave a very strong nostalgia. They are reminded of the duo's various legendary performances since the beginning of BTS's debut. Although time goes on and their careers mature, the abilities of both seem to be growing.